All right, looks like I did. Just a reminder, if you guys, if I lose connection, that to join me on Instagram at stephaniejulia.fit. The link is in the event, so that it's just in case I get kicked off, which does happen sometimes. Okay, um, when I'm adding people to the group, I always try to introduce myself. And when I do that, I'm connecting with people that I personally don't know. So Facebook thinks that I'm spamming you guys. And then to go live right afterwards isn't always good. But I want to get you in and make sure you're here. Let me know if you guys can hear me just fine. Because I am in a co working space today. So I have to wear my headphones and all of that. And there's probably some background noise. So let me know if you hear me just fine. What up, Steph? Yo, we're gonna be talking about something I think will be very powerful for you. Uh, but if someone can drop in the comments, let me know you're here live. Let me know what you're excited most to learn about today. And if most importantly, can you hear me? Can everybody hear me just fine? What up, Denise? I know it's going to be a little odd on Instagram because my headphones, I believe, are connected to my laptop. Can someone drop in the comments? Let me know you can hear me. No? Okay. Well, I hope you guys can hear me. I see Instagram can hear me. I haven't heard anything on Facebook just yet. But anyhow, let's get into it. Because this ain't going to be too long, too drawn out. I do want to give you guys some info on what's happening in Catch Flights and Fitness, like what the next few weeks might start looking like for you, for what you're going to see in the group. If you're on Instagram and you're not in the Facebook group, you sleep. You sleep. Like, we're trying to build this community over here. We're going to be doing an epic challenge. I can't wait to bring back this challenge. Something to kind of keep you guys aware of how to create space, how to bring, because we're talking about setting boundaries. But before you set those boundaries, you need to create that space. We'll talk about that briefly. But over the next few weeks, we'll be doing a kind of like a creating space accountability challenge. Oh, thank you, Darlisa. All right, awesome. You can hear me. Welcome, Jen. Welcome. All right, so let's get into it. I am very appreciative of you guys jumping in. I know there was like a time change today. Uh, as you can see, I'm not in my normal area, so today was a bit odd. But I appreciate you guys waiting around with me and sticking with me. Oops, I'm on this little rocking chair. Y'all gonna listen. We gonna get after it. All right. So, um, uh, what are we talking about today? So we're talking about creating space. Or I'm sorry. I see I'm getting distracted from all the comments here. What up, Brittany? Um, so today we're gonna be talking about setting boundaries. This is so important when you're going after your fitness goals. This is so very important because imagine, I have one-on-one coaching clients who will sign up for the program. They'll be all in. They really want this transformation, but they haven't learned how to tell people no. They haven't learned how to create that space in their world and stick to it. So if you've gone through the creating space guide that I have, if you haven't, drop space in the comments and I'll get it to you. But if you've gone through the creating space guide, then what you're given is basically a template on how to find space in your world and your lifestyle. We know you're hectic. We know you're busy. You're busy mom, career woman, entrepreneur, what have you. Like, listen, I get it. You're busy, and you might have like 5, 6, 7, 11 jobs, right? or responsibilities. You're busy. I get it. You guys see how I move. Everybody's always talking about Stephanie. You always doing the most. You always doing the things. I am busy, but I have created space for my fitness goals. I've created boundaries around that space. So it's great to create space, but if you're not creating those boundaries, then what's the point? So what does that look like? I'm going to give you guys a great example. So I work at a job where I would say this all the time, and to me it belongs to the government because I work for the government, and I always say, my time isn't mine. What up, Miss Jackson? Thanks for joining us. What up, Sierra? Thanks for joining us. And I would literally say, like, my time isn't mine. They pay me extra in order to be available at all hours. But one thing that I made very abundantly clear when I gained 50 pounds, and I said I was never getting to that weight again, because I knew the reason why I got to that weight. It wasn't because I didn't know what to do. No, I've been in the fitness industry for years. I know what to do, but I wasn't putting boundaries around the space that I had. So if a call came in and I had to respond to it at like 6 or 7, and I was in the middle of a workout, I would leave the workout and go immediately to work. Instead, and I'm gonna compare this to a family. Like, a lot of the people that follow me, you have children, right? Tell me if you have children, drop in the comments, how many kids do you have? If your child, if your child was with you and the job called you and was like, yo, you got to be here, right now, you would need some time in order to get childcare, get, situations set up so that you could be there. Do you think about your fitness goals in the same way? Like, are you creating a boundary? Like, you basically are saying, like, hey, no, my child's safety is way more important than whatever it is that you need to get done. Why is your fitness, your health, not just as important? And if you don't feel that way, then we have a deeper dive to get into. And I'm now quoting some other trainings that I have, because we went through finding your why. Why, just saying, oh, I want to lose 20 pounds because I want to look cute in the mirror. Okay, that's so surface level, just FYI. So surface level. So if you don't really know your ingrained deep down, like, internal why that you're on this journey, then people are going to come after your like the space that you create all the time. So number one, I'm going to go through the steps on how to set these boundaries. Number one, you need to create space for them. And number two, you need to create a boundary around them. And when I say, how do you set that boundary, you are intentional about its priority level. So its priority levels up there with the safety of your children. It's up there with the safety of your parents. I don't. If you got to think about, like, what is it that you really care more? You care more about something than even your health and fitness. I know you do. Ain't no judgment. We all like that. We don't always think about ourselves. We're givers, right? You're always willing to give for others, and that's usually why you're in this situation, is because you're constantly giving back to your loved ones, your loved things, or your career, stuff like that. But in order to reach your fitness goal, the way to do that is being okay with the backlash. So you're okay with the backlash with, if your child, if you had to handle childcare and tell your job no, and they're like, oh my gosh, like, we needed you, you weren't here, and be like, I had to take care of my kid. I had to take care of my mom. Like, it's nothing. I had to take care of myself. I had to take care of my health. I had to take care of my mind. I had to take care of my body. I had to feed myself. If you're sitting here telling me that you're too busy to prep your meals, you're too busy to sit down, to go into the kitchen and actually spend time and make a meal, then you're not creating space, and you're not setting boundaries. which means you're not going to get to your goal. I can guarantee that if you don't create space for your fitness goals, you don't set boundaries around them, you don't understand the deep why so that you can move forward and be okay with the backlash when you hear the word no, you're never going to reach your fitness goal. And I know I'm supposed to be the positivity, the light shining, but hey, this is wake up time, yo. We trying to get bikini ready. Are you not? Drop in the comments, tell me if you try and get bikini ready in 2022. Is this the summer that you're gonna be bikini ready? You tell me. Drop in the comments. Y'all trying to get bikini ready or not? This is the way you do it. I can hand you a workout plan, a meal plan. I can hand you exact template, but you will be unsuccessful if you don't create space and set boundaries around those goals, around that workout plan, around that meal plan. You will be unsuccessful. So first, create space. And like I said, thank you. Tahira says she wants the guide. I got you, sis. If you want the guide for the creating space for your fitness goals, drop space in the comments. If you've never really looked at your deepest why, if it doesn't like shake something up inside of you, if it doesn't almost make you want to cry when you think about the why behind your fitness goal, then you don't know your why. You haven't found it yet. You didn't get deep enough yet. Drop why in the comments if you want the guide on how to find your why. I got you. I've got a whole training on it. I can't really help you too much with being able to take care of the no, but what I can do is be a support system for you. Jump into the DMs and be like, yo, Steph, my husband really went in on me because I told him I had to get up at 6 a.m. and the alarm's going off and he's trying to sleep. But it's the only time that I could get up and meal prep. It's the only time I can get to the gym. It's the only time I can do my morning routine. I got to get up earlier than everybody else. And my hubby next to me and my boyfriend next to me, he don't like it when the alarm go off first. Speaking from experience, if y'all can't tell. But if your why is deep enough, then you'll be able to take care of the backlash. All right, I got you, Datia. I'll send you that why, and I'll send you the finding your why training. It's actually a training video, and we literally go through it together. And it's also in the course for the Catch Flights and Fitness course that everybody gets for the retreat. So if anybody is jumping in on the retreat, you're actually going to go through a really deep dive on how to create space, how to find your why, and how to release that emotional weight and the physical weight later, because you can't get to that part if you don't have space in order to tackle these goals. And if you're not mentally strong and mentally tough, and the way you do it is the backing of your why. Okay. What up, Courtney? Welcome. What up, Nay? Welcome. So listen, does this resonate for you guys? Like, do y'all understand what I'm saying? Do you have any questions? Like, does this make sense for you? Darlisa says she want to be stand-up paddleboard ready. Yes, girl, I love that, and you will be. Any other questions? I don't see any questions here, so I'm gonna go over the updates. Reiterate why people are putting space and why in the comments. If you want the creating space for your fitness goals, drop that in there. And if you want the guide on finding your why, drop that in there. And if you need support while you're creating these boundaries and setting these boundaries, utilize this Facebook group, y'all. This is a community, and we all are trying to get after our goals together. This is a community. Use it as such. This group was built to be an accountability support system and a motivation structure for you. So I want you to use it as such. If things start flaring up, you can post right up in there. Ain't nobody in this group that doesn't align with this group. So everybody that's in this group is getting after their fitness goals, but also trying to travel. you know, everybody understands that this isn't easy. This is a journey, and they're here for you. All right, so let's talk about what's happening next. I'll let you guys know about the accountability challenge for creating space. It's probably going to come up. It might be like the end of April, May, because we have a lot of stuff going on right now. As you can see, if you look into the events tab, there's a lot going on, right? Monday starts Let's Get Bikini Ready. That event. That event is it's Catch Flights and Fitness one-on-one coaching program. If you've never worked with a fitness coach before, I encourage you to check it out. If you've never had like a customized program built for you, where someone is literally there with you each and every day, checking your food tracker, checking your workouts to make sure you're pushing yourself and you're challenging yourself, fixing your workouts depending on what's going on in your world. Are you traveling? Are you are you going away? Like I have a client right now. She's going away um, to her family, like be with her family for the weekend. So like we're adjusting her routine for her there. So just like it's completely customized. But then you also have literally a community support system. So if you've never done that before, I encourage you to check it out. Um, it is $197 for 6 weeks, and that is actually a $750 program. I do not believe in discounts because I believe that your what you pay for is an energy exchange that you're investing in your fitness journey. Um, if I think I lost audio on Instagram, so I'm gonna shut that down. Oops. Discard. I always do this. Alarms go off and then I lose audio. So, yeah, I encourage you to check it out if you've ever been curious about one-on-one coaching or what it looks like or how powerful it can be for your journey. To know exactly what you need to do in order to reach your goals and have someone that's done it, not only for themselves but for hundreds of clients. um, I encourage you to check it out. Then I know you guys are probably already aware of the Finish Line Retreat that's in Cancun in May, but I just added another date. I've been getting so many messages from people saying, like, why did I open that up all late? And it was because it was part of the Catch Flights and Fitness one-on-one coaching program. So I opened up the August one for my folks over at Black Women Workout. But of course, y'all know my Catch Flights and Fitness crew gets first dibs. So y'all need to jump in this because I want all of y'all in on it. The retreat is going to be at the end of August. It's right before my birthday trip. And I hope you guys can join. But this will be the last one for 2022. So if you've been, eyeballing it, jump in. I literally have made payment plans for it that go all the way down to $100. So there's no excuse. And I just saw the flights, y'all. There's no excuse. Okay. So make sure you jump on that if you can. If you have any questions, please just DM me. RSVP in the event tab to stay up to date on any of the like updates that they come. And I think that's everything, y'all. But yeah, all right. Nobody have any questions for me? Any questions? Yeah, for Instagram, I got cut off, so y'all gonna have to see the replay. But the full replay is going to be in the Facebook group. Facebook was being kind to me today. Any questions? Y'all can, I'm an open book. Anybody? Nobody? All right. Well, I appreciate y'all for joining me and getting these tips. If you have any questions or if you have anything that you're struggling with on your fitness journey, I love making sure that what I am teaching is geared to what you guys are actually needing in your fitness journey. So if there's any questions, please, please, please. Matter of fact, this topic came specifically from someone asking for assistance in setting boundaries around their fitness goals. So use this, use and abuse me. I'm here to help and I'm here to support, and I appreciate you guys each and every day. All right, bye y'all.